And we're learning more tonight about the Indiana State Trooper hit by a car and killed during a chase last night on the west side of Indianapolis. Trooper Aaron Smith, remembered as a shining star. Just 2 months ago, Trooper Smith received 2 life-saving awards for helping people who had been shot last year. The 33-year-old was also a sergeant with the Indiana National Guard, the Guard calling Smith an outstanding soldier. And Rachel's here. Trooper Smith's passing is being felt not just among the state police, but in law enforcement around the state.
Yeah, and Felicia, one way law enforcement is helping the family and state police after this tragedy is by supporting their brothers in blue. And last night we saw other agencies from around the region out at the scene and at the hospital. And that support will continue as they now prepare to lay Smith to rest.
Get that call over your radio where there's an officer down and your heart just drops.
Soon after Trooper Smith was hit by the suspect in Wednesday night's chase, Indiana State Police jumped into action. But so too did surrounding law enforcement agencies, including IMPD. Officer William Young says when the worst happens, everyone wants to help their brothers in blue however they can.
I know last night we were able to allow their troopers to be off that work Marion County, and our officers took those calls for service on the interstates in somewhat of our rural areas. And so we'll continue to do that. We have a long-lasting partnership. We appreciate them, and I know that they appreciate us. We're all one family.
Young says that unwavering support to a department in need after one of their own is hurt or killed is so needed. It's support IMPD has relied on as recently as April, when 2 of their officers were shot in the line of duty.
Well, the state police, I remember getting to the Ashkenazi Hospital. They were there, anything that we needed. And so, unfortunately, we want to return that to them as well, too, in this unfortunate time.
After Trooper Smith's passing, that support will be vital for Smith's family and for his fellow troopers.
You become a family. You work with your colleagues every day. Sometimes you spend more time with them than you do your own family. And so certainly hurtful. You put on this uniform every day and you don't know when you leave your family, your kids, parents, whatever, you don't know. That could be the last time you ever see them.
As the family and state police prepare to say goodbye to Smith, Young says IMPD will be here for them once again, ready to help.
We try to do whatever we can because we're all one family, basically, just because we may drive a different car, different uniform, but we hope to do whatever we can whenever there's an officer down.
And Rachel, it's not just law enforcement that's supporting Trooper Smith's family and state police right now.
That's right. Now, this evening, the Indiana State Police announced a memorial fund has been established to help Trooper Smith's family. They're also accepting donations for him through the Indiana Fallen Heroes Foundation. And we'll, of course, have all that information for people if you'd like to help on this story at WTHR.com.